It's very nice of you, Stady. May I have a piece? Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. You guys like that? Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the show, to the Beanso Mucho Enterprises LLC Productions podcast and video series selection coming to you very soon from my ass to yo ass. Mr. Chris! It's Mr. fucking Chris!
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, happy belated, my dude. I didn't remember what day it was, but I knew it was like September 7th or the 8th or something. And, dude, don't feel bad. I forgot my grandmother's fucking birthday. Feel bad. Two of my favorite people, Mr. Chris and Granny. Shit, you guys are up there on top of the list, dog. Fuck! That was my life. But yeah, dude, I had to hit you with that Snapchat. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we love you. God damn it. I had to hit you with that snatch trap. Man, what the fuck? What the fuck's my life? Steady!
Well, baby.
Come hither, steady! I'm just kidding.
What do you need?
Nothing.
Oh, I'll punch you with the kneecap.
Nothing. I don't need anything. God damn it. There goes my... Oh, there. Okay. I got this ready last minute because, like, I was busy, You see all them damn peaches? Dude, I see them peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches, full beans. Dude, I've been buying peaches at the store, and they suck. I bought one good peach, and it was, like, the right consistency. You know, it was, like, pulpy. You know what I mean? It was, like, pulpy. The last one I bought was, like, grainy. And it had this weird texture to it. And I was like, that ain't a fucking peach, man. Lorena said, that's why I commented at Rose that day. Had a reminder set. Oh, dang, dude. I totally forgot Granny's birthday. You know, but life gets that way, dude. Where it's just like, so fucking busy. And then, like, I don't set reminders. I don't do shit like that. I live by the seat of my pants every day, dude. Lorena Kacheri's back. Still hasn't divorced that screen name and still hasn't married that girl. You married that girl yet? I know the answer to that question, man. I don't know why I'd be asking questions. I don't know. I already know the answer to. But hey, Beanso got a pay stub. Ho ho ho, holla if you hear me. That's a paycheck stub. You don't want to know what's on the other side of this. You don't want to know, dog. It's not good. Oh my God. Makes me sick, man. Mine are like softballs. It's been a good year for them. I've eaten so many. Making so much peach cobbler tomorrow, dude. That's so fucking dank. What I wouldn't give for one of those peaches. It's a clothing brand. No, I know I got you. Cody's here. What up, Cody? What's the topic you're talking about now? Well, someone assassinated Charlie Kirk because he was such a right-wing conspiracy theorist, fucking MAGA-loving, gun-toting son of a bitch. They're like, you're dead. Actually, Charlie Kirk was extremely moderate, right? And was not very divisive. He was just hard to defeat in debate. Very hard to defeat in debate. Crazy? It's not crazy. It's not crazy at all. They've been trying, dude, people have been, look, if you're paying attention, they've been saying murder these people. They've been saying it. It's not crazy. They do shit like this all the time, dude. Pretty fucked up in front of his kids. Say what you want, believe your beliefs. It's fucked up. That's what my point was. I was like, strip away all the political discourse around it. A man was murdered in front of his kids, basically on live TV, and you're celebrating it. I don't care who the man was. I don't care who the... But the point, that's my point, right? You don't cut out a man's tongue because he's a liar. You cut out a man's tongue because you are afraid of what he might say. Just saying, bro. I'm just saying to say. Just saying it. What's crazy is the people. It's only the left and the Democrats and liberals who are fucking brainwashing people, all washed up, dog. It's only the left that are murdering people. When's the last time someone on the far right murdered someone on the left? When? When did it happen? When's the last time a conservative shot up a school or shot up a church? I'll wait. World needs a bit more Jesus. On God, baby. Up there. It's crazy, dude. It was like shaking me. I was like, oh God, dude, I don't know. So I found out immediately. He was like, shot. And then it was like, don't know if he's alive. And I was like, you don't survive that, dude. And then they were like, he's got a pulse. And I was like, oh shit. And then later they were like, he's dead. I was like, oh my God, how fucked up is that, dude? As much as we want to, it doesn't happen. Yeah, right-wing people don't go out murdering left-wing people because the right-wing media isn't fucking juicing everybody up. Like, hey, you guys need to go out there and fucking start taking these people out. We don't do that shit. It's only people on the left. It's only fucking people. I don't care what you fucking say. Right. When I saw the video, I knew that was it. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, you don't survive stuff like that. It looked like somebody had knocked you out, you know? Like, poof, poof. Taco time. They have the video of the shooter on the roof. The shot has been measured at 140 yards. Oh my God. I was telling Steady this. I was like, you can't just be a dumb guy off the street. You can't pick Beanso up and just put him there and be like, get away with an assassination. You have to train, you have to know your way in, you have to know your way out, you have to know your way around a gun, you have to shoot well, you have to fucking... He probably had different clothes, he fucking probably had a gun he threw away. Like, this was planned. Video popped up on Instagram and instantly today. Didn't even intend on watching it. It shook me a bit. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I saw it on X, because I don't do Instagram anymore. I like X. Premeditated. 100%, dude. JFK, MLK, CJK, Charlie, James, Kurt. CJK. Dude, that's crazy. It sucks because, like, he was moderate. He wasn't, like, crazy fucking... He wasn't a crazy nut. But if I was, like, a political commentator, why now? Well... I heard that he recently was like, yeah, trans people need to fucking get banned on weapons. And then during that speech, he was during the kid or whatever was asking him about, well, how many fucking trans people have committed crimes? Blah, blah, blah. Miss Trump. And no, they lost the chance. Dude. Well, he could have been a president eventually. Somebody had said that. I don't know. I don't know why, but afraid of what he might say. Taco time's in the fucking house. Dude, I have my... Steady's like, you got your bag out? She said that tonight, by the way. I was like, yep, my bag was out and I was doing push-ups. That's just the story. Sticking to it. But I just can't... I can't believe it. I've said this. That's all I could talk about was Steady. She's like, yeah, I saw something. I know something. And I was like, it looks like it did bounce off a bulletproof vest and into his neck. He was logically thinking and knew more than 99% of the people he debated. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, he was hardly ever defeated in debate because it was very common sense, and he had positions that are easily defended. And the people that wanted to debate him are just bananas. Those positions that the people on the left hold are just easily just shredded. And if you're like, if you have the wherewithal to think about what they say and to come up and to dig around and find the answer to their fucking problem, like bam, shut up because you're fucking dumb. Here's why, and that's why they got him. He was big in religion, yeah. When people look into him, their eyes will be widened to the Holy Spirit. Yeah, he was he believed in God and country. He was a fucking goddamn patriot, man. This is so fucked up. It did look like it bounced, but I don't know if he was wearing a bulletproof vest. I don't know. It does look like it was like poof. Because the shirt was like pah. And then it caught him on the way out. I don't know. Or maybe he got shot in the neck and it was just... I think these people are looking for headshots. Like Trump, Charlie, I think they're looking for headshots and they want that fucking JFK moment. What's crazy is how do you get away? How are you getting away, dude? How do you know how to get away? You're a plant. Somebody planted you and fucking... What do they call it in the military? When you fucking evac somebody? I don't know. When you need to exit and they give you the exit. It's just fucked. 100% fucked. 100%. And there's no way. Oh, God, baby. Up there. It's so sad because he had 2 daughters, a wife, family man. You couldn't beat him in a debate, so you shot him. When's the last time it's happened vice versa? When? Like, I fucking never. That's when. Maybe it's AI. Maybe it was Ted Nugent. Did the glove fit? No one will know. He must have quit. It's crazy, dude. Another thing is like celebrating the murder of a dude is bananas. I don't care, dude. I ever meet somebody that celebrates that shit in front of my face. That's fucked. 100% fucked up. I don't know why on earth you think that's okay. Clicks Big Shitter. Hey, Clicks Big Shitter is here. Hello, Clicks. I don't know. Maybe someone can correct me, but I don't remember a goddamn time. Only Gone? Kid Rock? I don't know any Kid Rock song. That's a banana right there. I don't know any time that a left-winger has been shot by a right-winger. Just like murdered, assassinated. Or a right-winger went on a killing spree. I just don't know. What up? We chillin'. He knew his life was in danger. He definitely had armor on. 1 inch higher or lower, I think he survives. I don't know. There was also a report that people were chanting "Kill Charlie Kirk" at the event. Protesters outside the event. And then I talked to somebody at work and they were like, he was very divisive. He was did this on purpose. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking get pissed. And I was like, the dude was a moderate. You obviously know nothing. You know nothing. He was a moderate. Like, meaning in the middle. And trust me, like, just think about this. What fucking, conservatives are pretty fucking liberal right now anyway. You can be gay and be a conservative. That's okay with conservatives. You can be gay and be a conservative. Nothing wrong with that. Someone needs to clap back. Well, I don't think so. I don't think that's the solution. I don't think so. B-Man, Wagwan. What's the word, sir? The word is brainwashed. And all these fucking people are brainwashed. That's it. I don't think a clap back helps. I really don't know what does help. They're fucking brainwashed. You can't. There's no solution. There's no off ramp, right? We can't just be like, okay, that's enough. Let's just not do this anymore. When you're on social media celebrating it, dude, there's no off ramp. He made lines on the ground. Where do each of us stand? I don't know, man. I think the lines were there. If you fucking hurt kids, you're on this side, left, and like transgender, you're chopping off dicks and chopping off children's boobs, like, or whatever you're doing, you know, anybody that's not 18, or you're like on the right and you're like, just, if you hurt kids, you're fucked. You just can't do it. Delusion? Maybe. Rebel Desta, heavy heart. I know, dude. I feel you, man. It's crazy. I didn't follow his shit all the time. He would come on a few podcasts, and I would listen to him talk, and I heard him talk a few times, and I'm like, he's doing good, man. He helped Trump win. He defined the line who didn't already see them. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really followed super close to his shit. But I know about TPUSA and all of that. Dilute the enemy numbers one by one. I mean, you would literally have to take one person and like, I'd hate to say the word re-educate because it sounds so fucking bad. He was not extreme, right? He was just traditional, a traditional conservative. Religion, God, country, fellow man, and that's what fucking threatens them. That is so crazy, dude. I'm a conservative. Dude, I'm a conservative. I'm very much in the middle. I don't care if you're gay or straight. That doesn't... Nick Fuentes is in hiding right now. Yeah, I know. He's fucking hilarious. I think he's like a shock jock content guy, Nick Fuentes. Right? Nick Fuentes is like crazy. Like he's out there on the fringes. But there's no way he's going to start telling people to kill people. Like it's like not even in the combo. But the media was reporting, well, we heard he got shot. It could have been from one of his own supporters firing a celebratory shot. And then, well, you got you. We don't know it's about political. We don't know if it's politically charged. Made him a martyr, sure, but is it worth it? No. Somebody asked the question on, I had to unsubscribe from Deep Fat Fried, which I've been a long-time supporter of Deep Fat Fried. But I was in the chat today. Yeah, it's all done.
More?
And they're all fucking celebrating it. I was like, I'm out of here. You guys are fucking crazy. And one of the things they said was like, well, would it be better if he dies or if he lives for his political gain? And I'm just like, lives, dude, not dies. First Arena, now Charlie. Heavy few days, yeah. Arena that was crazy too. I don't think being a martyr is worth it, right? I don't think so, man. Definitely not worth it. He should have been alive. I wish he would have survived it, man. Like maybe got shot and like see him come back and man, but that's not happening, dude. That's not fucking happening. That sucks, dude. It's horrible, actually. I understand. Yeah, martyrdom sucks, dude. I understand, like, people will go after, like, they'll get his products. And, dude, I was like, I need to buy a fucking Charlie Kirk t-shirt, man. And they'll, like, listen to his speeches. And he'll live on in that sense. But, dude, two girls without a dad? A wife without a husband? That's not worth it. Over what? It's senseless killing, dude. Totally senseless fucking killing. By somebody who's brainwashed. He would have been a president if he survived. That's the second time I've heard that. If he was as fast as Trump, he would have dodged the bullet. Trump was lucky. He just happened to be turning. Charlie was like sitting there. He had just finished saying something into the mic and was listening to somebody speak and was about to fucking rebut his dumb ass when someone shot him. I watched him with that thought in mind often. Like this guy, well, he had that young community. He really captured that young audience. I unsubscribed from some retard today too, same reason. Oh, I see that, Marcello. Yeah, I had to unsub. I was like, dude, I can't listen to you guys. What was bad was the chat. The chat was like way unhinged. Now, like Paul Zigo and TJ Kirk. You guys know who TJ Kirk is? The amazing atheist. Caught stuffing a banana up his asshole. You guys remember that guy? I swear. He was also on Joe Rogan's podcast. But I started watching them because of Cinema for Cynics. And they really did good movie reviews, but they stopped that channel a long time ago.
I remember you telling me that story.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, I guess I've just been kind of subbed to them ever since. I don't really watch their shit, but today I checked in because they went live. And I was like, fuck this, man. Fuck you guys. The chat was unhinged. Unbelievable, dude. Eat fruit, don't stuff it, dude. Was the banana green or brown? I don't even know, dude. But I know he got busted doing it somehow. And then, like, there was some big fucking controversy over it. And then he lost. Because he was, like, really popular when he hit Joe Rogan. Like, he made it to the Joe Rogan podcast. And then it was, like, the banana thing. And then he went way back down. People were like, fuck you. Need more Charlie Kirks out there, yeah. It's weird that TJ shares the last name, TJ Kirk. Soft brown banana? His loose ass. I don't know, dude. I guess it could have been green and brown.
I was gonna say that. I mean, I imagine it probably went in green.
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about that, dude. It's banana, dude. I love bananas. When I get a foot cramp, I need that taken care of immediately. Conventional consumption of a banana just won't act fast enough. See, maybe he had a cramp and he was like, bleh. Fuck, man. But I had Taco Time. What's up, man? We missed you, bro. Welcome back. And Mr. Cleese was here. Holy shit. I had to come on and say what I had to say, and that's all I really wanted to say. I think it's fucked up. It's only fucking one side that's doing it. You don't treat your banana that way, dude. When's the last time you saw a right-wing guy stuff a banana up his ass? Never. Never seen it. Never heard about it. It's unheard of. I bet he just slipped. He fucking, whoops. Sorry, guys. That's it, man. I don't really have much else to say. Taking that banana to Browntown, baby. Dude, and I love bananas. I gotta eat my bananas. I got like 4 bananas and they going brown.
Well, get rid of them real quick.
Oh, that's fucked up. Retro's live, hanging in the kingdom of Jigs right now. How's they doing that? Jigs is probably streaming the same stream, but also Retro streaming it. That's pretty cool. Man, I don't know. I'm just like, I was pretty shocked, and I didn't get any news while I was at work, you know what I mean? And then I caught some of the news when I got home, and dude is still out there. SWB. On the run. Don't know how you got away with it. Don't know how you got away with it. Now, do other people do? If I was a political commentator, like on tours and stuff, I would fucking cancel the tour kind of thing. But I would just pop in. I would like, I wouldn't tell people I'm showing up, but I would show up. I wouldn't tell nobody where I'm gonna be, but I would still fucking show up. I'd be like, yo, what up? Hey, surprise. I'd be surprising people all over the place. Oh, Stady with a new pic. Is that a new picture?
Uh-huh. Well, it's not new, it's AI.
It's AI Stady?
Yeah.
I'd double down. Yeah, but martyrdom's not that fucking cool, dude. It's not that cool. It's an AI steady pick. I would just rather just wait till it cools off. Like the temperature's way up there. I would just wait till it all cools off and settles down, and be like, fucking, all right, you guys over this shit or what? Like, these people are so full of themselves. Everybody's full of themselves. Most of the people out there doing stupid shit like this. I trust the hell out of my security. Yeah, right? Lee Graham is back. Yo, what up? So Charlie was starting to talk about Epstein connection with the intelligence agencies. Maybe. That was a professional hit. R.I.P. Absolutely senseless. Yeah. I agree that somebody knew what the fuck they were doing, and it was totally senseless. A moderate conservative. Wait, what did he say that was so bad? I don't know that he ever said anything that was even fucking offensive. Unless you're super frail and you're on the left and you don't want to hear about God or country or man and marriage and children, then there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, dude. They did it, dude. How are they not flying drones all around that place? Well, he's not the president. He's just a political commentator, you know what I mean? But he was huge. Milk toast is not, yeah, milked, exactly. He's like a milk toast, middle of the road conservative. Nothing extreme about the guy. That's a juice box. It's the new emoji for fascist? Lionist? Zionist? It's the new emoji for what? Lioness? Drones are not that expensive for security. Yeah, I can agree, but when do you fly the drone? When do you fly it? Someone commented on here, they couldn't prove him wrong, so they killed him. Right. That's that. I said that. He is his positions were very easily defended with common sense, and it's hard to argue against the guy. And everybody that was arguing with him, he was like smart enough to have all the answers. You fly him all the time, yeah? Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. There you go. You got it with the Z. Zionists. Ooh. Well, I'm sure there is a connection, man. Those people are fucking weird, bro. Right now, like my position even on Gaza has changed in Israel. I was like supporting Israel at first because I was like, oh yeah, these people on the left are fucking nuts. And they're all supporting Palestine? Like, what's up with you guys? What are you guys doing? I was like, there's terrorists in there. And then like the longer and longer it goes on, I'm like, well, what do these terrorists look like? There's terrorists over there. What do they look like? Well, I haven't seen any terrorists. I haven't seen a Hamas dude with a gun. It's not like ISIS, where ISIS was putting out videos of beheadings every week. Like, oh, it's Sunday, here's your new ISIS video. So it's kind of like, I'm like, okay, now Israel looks fucking crazy. Get enough Muslims around, you start getting Sharia. Well, yeah. But it's not around here, that's around there. But the point being, like, Israel probably involved in some fuck shit, bro. And Charlie was probably talking about it. Charlie was probably about to talk about it. Israel's into some fuck shit. I don't know what it is. Islam's incompatible with the West. That's true. I'm not saying we import Islam, right? I'm just saying it's very hard to tell what's going on over there because you can't believe either side. 38 Muslim countries, that's enough, right? They got enough countries. They can fucking party it up over there. They can party over there. Probably shouldn't be partying here, though. And stop spamming my fucking email inbox. Well, Muslims... Okay, Rebel says Muslims need to stay in Muslim countries. Unless, right, you can assimilate into someone's culture. You can be like fucking assimilate and be like, you know what, we want to be American because America's got the great dream and we can make money, we can hustle, we sell you alcohol and tobacco and Slurpees. Hey buddy, hurry up and buy, buddy. Hey buddy, hurry up and buy. Dude, they're getting fed up with the Muslims. Check out Europe videos. Those mofos talk about another crusade. They got enough countries. They could probably party over there. No, I agree. And I don't think... But what's happening, like, with Israel, like, I don't really know what the fuck, dude. And don't you think that Israel would like to put out a video like, hey, look, there's a terrorist right here. See this? I see you. I haven't seen one video of a terrorist in Gaza. Like, I just haven't. And then Tucker Carlson had that dude on that was like, we haven't seen a Palestinian with a gun. Yo, what's up, brother? Yo, what up, George Pitts? So it just makes me question, like, what's happening over there. That's all it is. I'm certainly not picking any sides. Fuck Israel? Well, I'm just saying. They're probably into some fucked up shit, bruh. But so is what's going on both sides. The fog of war, and then you've got, like, everything's propaganda. Maybe we might find out in, like, fucking 10 to 20 years. But then, it's probably all lies anyway. Rebel says, yo, George. Yo, what up? It just sucks, man. Everything fucking sucks right now. Everything fucking sucks. Don't know what to believe over there. They can't catch a man who fucking... They can't catch an assassin. And then you got Ukraine and shit. USA gonna get sick of their 1,000 years of bullshit sooner or later. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think what's different about Ukraine and Israel is, like, Israel's getting weapons and shit from us, but they're supposed to be paying us back. So there's that. They're supposed to be paying us back. Ukraine, I don't think is paying us back. They're just fucking taking shit for free. I watched Irina. Isn't it Irina? Dying too many times. Dude, that's crazy, dude. I didn't really see the video until today. She, like, kind of collapses into the seat. What's crazy is the people on the train. There's other people there. And nobody does nothing. Nobody does nothing. This goes back far. Vlad, yes, the Dracula guy. Had the Ottoman Empire on pikes. Ottomans or Muslims? Muslims. The moose kills me, dude. You watch Irina die too many times. Mm-hmm. I only saw it that once. It was blurred out. They blurred out the stabbing. But then after she was stabbed, they unblurred it. And it was just like her kind of going down in the seat. That's fucked. They had no time to react and to stop it, though. No, I don't think anyone had time to stop it. But they could have fucking stopped him, like, afterward. And be like, hey, did you, what just happened? Oh shit, is she hurt? And then see, like, what's going on. You could be like, oh no, get that motherfucker. Get him. If you'd have been, listen, if it would have been 4 or 5 conservatives surrounding that motherfucker, come on. Come on. Listen, if those people were conservative instead of, I'm assuming they vote Democrat. Just assuming they vote Democrat. Is that crazy? I bet that dude wouldn't have made it off that fucking bus, dude. George hates Ukraine. Oh, it's for George. If Irina was black and all the people on the bus was white, cities would be burning down. I know. It'd be a different story. But we don't have that story. So we don't know. We also don't know their political ideologies, but I'm guessing me and Rebel are right. Good to see you too, George. Good to see you. I was gonna pop in on you, but I was at work. Murderer announced, I got that white girl, to everybody on the bus before he got off. It's in the video released. I heard that. I'm just saying, if it was conservatives that was all in that fucking... I saw a post and it was like, they like AI'd a white dude behind her instead of a black guy. It's like a white dude reading a book. And they're like, what do you think would have happened? That's kind of fucked up.
Hi, George.
Steady, I know you're watching. Good to see you too. Mental health issues or pure evil. We know the answer. Yeah, he would. No one knows what made this man do what he did. Hurt people, hurt people. He was a victim. Dude, I saw somebody paint him as a victim. I was like, no. And guess what? He was a left-wing political commentator. Painting that dude as a victim. Victim. Dude, it's a fucking Civil War, dude. Schizophrenia? I don't think the guy had schizophrenia. George, is that a Cowardly Lion outfit? It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? I don't know, dude. I'm never getting monetized again on YouTube, that's for sure. Never.
Getting a fucking jet either.
No jets either, sorry.
Don't you care about somebody else once in a while, babe?
I know. I'm trying. It's way deeper than schizos. Yeah, I agree. It is years and years of people hearing this rhetoric from the left. Like, it's honestly just from the fucking left. When the fuck has this happened the other way around? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. When does it happen the other way around? I'll fucking wait. When? Like, okay, it hasn't. You're so fucking selfish, I know. It fucking hasn't happened. It's not probably going to happen. Make asylums great again. MAGA, baby. Ooga booga. White devil. Madik Mashi. Quincy Ocha. Dude, it's been years and years of people getting trained, and it's literally brainwashed because of its propaganda. These people have been fucking brainwashed. 100%. 100%. There's no way around it. And I don't want to tiptoe around it. This shit is not going to happen the other way around. Second Thursday. Too bad I work every Thursday. Rebel, how did you get mod? I'm as important as you. How did Rebel get mod?
Well, how does Steady not have mod on George's channel?
Oh, shame on you, George.
Oh, because he has too many already. He can't have a steady as a mod on there.
Yeah, we need to talk, George.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up. Good point, Steady. Good point. Steady makes a good point. Damn, gotcha, George. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. It is brainwashing. The universities have these kids think they're going to get this solid information because they're paying a lot of money for it. It's total brain. I mean, there's nothing else. And what are we trying? We're trying to teach people about how. Like, I'm a conservative, right? And I think conservatives are very liberal, right? I don't care if you smoke weed or you drink alcohol or fuck, man. There are certain drugs you probably shouldn't make legal, but I think weed and alcohol are pretty much the similar. You know what I mean? As far as recreation goes, you should be able to be in your own home and do that. And your sexual predilections should just exist inside your home. That's it. And nobody fucking cares. Shrooms, yeah, okay. So I would probably do I would go as far as LSD because I think LSD is much safer than shrooms. Oh, for sure. So I think everyone needs an LSD tab. Yes, that should be in your. Yes, I agree. I forgot, but thank you for reminding me. Totally. If you want to go to the store and get some acid and go home and fucking just enjoy yourself, that's totally fucking fine. I think it should be totally fine. However, I do think there should be rules, like with kids. Like you can't get fucking shit-faced around kids, dude. I think there should be some rules. If it's not safe for kids, I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? So that should be the only hard. I don't know how we regulate that. Maybe there should be a place that you go that it's available, right? Maybe not at your own. I wish it could be. We'd have to find somewhere to regulate it. So it'd be like a bar that you stay at for 8 to 12 hours, 16 hours, 24 hours tops. That you can go and you have to be 18 to get in, maybe 21. And then you can fucking trip all you want. Sure. So that way we're like keeping it away from children, man.
Watching your kids.
If you're 18 or 21, you can't go without a babysitter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what about you? Who's watching if it's an adult?
What do you mean?
If you're going to this bar and you get fucked up for 8 to 12 hours, who's watching your kids?
That's the catch. Somebody got to be watching your kids. That's the catch. Maybe you guys do it in turns or sessions, or you find someone that watches the kids for 24 hours. But yeah, I think that's pretty liberal. Does Beanso need a babysitter? Sometimes. No, I don't remember that. Is that why I got a mod here? Does Beanso? Oh, Scrimtar, go to medieval times on shroomies. Dude, I went and saw Circus Soleil on shrooms. I had a fucking blast. Dude, it should totally be okay. It should be okay, dude. It should be regulated somehow, some way to keep kids away from it. Blah, blah, blah. Got it. Right. And I'm a fucking moderate conservative. I'm like right there with Charlie Kirk, dude. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I just don't understand. Okay, I forgot what I was talking about. What should I remember? Yeah, I'm fair. I think most conservatives are liberal. And yes, your sexual predilections, you can be transgender in the bedroom. That's fine, because all that is transgender is cross-dressing in public, right? Which I think is kind of skirting. So we actually have this in the books. Pornography, right? The difference between a nude artwork and pornography is sexual gratification. So if you're going out in public getting sexually gratified by whatever, that's not good. You can't do that. Whether it be dressing like a woman or fondling your junk or having like humiliation, public humiliation. There's certain things that I don't think you should should be able to get away with unless you're in your bedroom. But I think you should do whatever you want in your bedroom. But I don't think you should do it as that fucking drag time story hour for kids. Cross-dressing is okay if you go to a gay bar. That's as public as it can be. Yeah, I think, in the nighttime, no kids are out, you should not do fucking drag queen story hour. And those people only read to children. They don't go reading to adults, by the way. If you were a pervert, in old days, it was hidden, not celebrated. I love, define pervert. Kids need to be kids. If it's not safe for kids, there's no fucking way I give a fuck. I hate the idea of trans and kids mixing, because it doesn't. Yeah, thank you. I thought it was just me and Charlie Kirk on a ship alone, and then it was just me, and we're the only two people on the earth who thought that was okay or thought it wasn't okay, because that's how it feels sometimes. I'm perverted. I am a perverse man. I am perverted. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a pervert, right? But what's it called? What's the word? It's okay to be perverted. You can do that as long as there's consent involved. Without consent, then you're breaking the law, right? It was a professional hit. Oh, it's Timu Dillon here. This whole trans kid thing would have led to legalizing cap. Kids should not have anything to do with anything sexual. That's obvious. Yeah. You would think, George. You'd think that's obvious, but Canada's really fucking wild up there. Y'all doing some wild shit. Y'all be doing some wild shit up there. Timu Dillon. Yeah, I agree. I said this earlier. Someone knew what they were doing. Real says, it's semantics. Some find what others do to be perverted. It's universal. It's moral to call out perversion. It is semantics, yes. I often argue semantics, indeed. Lorena Kacheri says, that is so stupid. Like, if anything, let them decide what they want to do with their bodies when they're grown. Kids' brains aren't even fully developed. Yep, don't even lump me in with these libtards. Dude, if a kid can't get a tattoo, then you can't change your gender. I mean, you can't change your gender anyway, but yeah, if you can't get a tattoo, then that should be off the table, 100%. There are those that are very live and let live. Then someone goes after their kids. Dude, that's another thing. No one gives all the people that are just like laughing at the death of Charlie Kirk, the assassination, they're like celebrating it. They don't care unless it comes and knocks on their fucking door. Unless it's someone they actually know and care about who gets fucking hit. 200 yards away. With nothing. But a motherfucking mind bullet. That's telekinesis, Kyle. We got a hot topic last night. Oh, yeah? What's that?
We got a hot topic tonight.
Tonight. Oh, we got a hot topic?
Not the store.
What? Charlie Kirk got killed? Come on, George. Charlie Kirk got assassinated tonight. Today. George, where have you been? In the woods? With a Sam Squanch? Sean Light is here. Sean's got a crush on Beanso. Everyone point and laugh at Sean.
George has been watching dog shit in the woods.
George has not been keeping up with the news today. What the actual fuck? Dude. George, where you been, dude? What's up, Sean? Charlie Kirk got assassinated by a pro. Probably. He got shot one time, and that was it. That's why we're talking about moderates and left versus right, and first of all, I was talking to someone tonight, and they were like arguing that Charlie was crazy, like very divisive. And I was like, dude, he's fucking moderate. And then I was like, that's weird. You say you're like, you won't say if you're liberal or democratic, but I was like, I believe if I've read you properly, because we hardly ever talk, because I don't like her, because she's stupid. I was like, from what I know about you, you like your family, you have family values. I was like, you seem very conservative. Like you align with conservatives, right? Conservatives are kind of liberal right now. You can do what you want. You can marry who you want. You kind of want your family to be tight, and you're the woman, and then there's the man, and you like to protect your kids and all this shit. And she's like, well, I mean, I was raised in a conservative family. That's why I adopted their values. I was like, well, what makes you liberal then? What values do you have that are liberal? She's like, I don't like to put a label on it. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. What's her name? Fuck you, Mac. Middle fingers in the chat for Mac. Fuck you. There were 2 shots. I wonder where the other one hit. I didn't hear 2 shots. George in the woods for too long with them goddamn dogs. You start speaking your mind, and all of a sudden, you're on the stable. Ben Shapiro's next? Doubt it. People who say Charlie was murdered by a pro, go ahead and stop. Ben Shapiro is smart, hiding in his cave. Now, Shapiro has all of Mossad behind him. Yeah, dude, this dude is way Israel, like, mouthpiece. Conservative public speakers should be careful. Why? Because their views are so radical? That's crazy we're saying who's next. I hope so. I don't like Ben anymore after the Israeli thing, but he shouldn't be murdered. God, thank God you said that at the end of what you said. You hope he dies, but he shouldn't be murdered. George, mixed signals there. Ben Shapiro sucks. You just let people suck on the internet. You don't have to fucking listen. You just let them go suck by themselves. I don't like Ben Shapiro. Not because of Israel. I just think he's very annoying. I just think he's just not my brand. He's not my flavor. Matt Walsh is kind of annoying too. Daily Wire is kind of an annoying place. Candace fucking Owens is kind of annoying. They're fucking kind of even Tim Pool, whom I sort of like, is pretty fucking annoying. I like Patrick Bet-David. That's who I like. PBD podcast all fucking day. And I love the Unusual Suspects with Vinny. Those are my guys. And I can't stop watching Lucius Aurelian, 100%. Timu Dillon says the country is going down a bad path and probably lead to a civil war-like situation. I doubt it. George says, he was always annoying, but he was right on a lot of stuff. I don't know. Alex Jones is still kicking everyone's ass, by the way. Imagine being so mad you let one person control your life at the point you don't care about the repercussions. Dude, I know. Lee Graham likes Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder's good. I just couldn't watch him every single day. I was watching him every single day. And I was like, some of the jokes, they just get old. But he's good. He's good when he's pissed off. If you piss off Steven Crowder and he starts cussing, it's peak. Let's see here. The Civil War thing. I want to go back to Timu Dillon's quote. Timu Dillon says something about, it's going to lead to a civil war. Do you know when people found out that they were in a civil war? During the Civil War? Like, how long it took people to realize that they were already... It's like... It was like months and months go by, like 6, 8, 9 months go by of the Civil War. And people were like, I guess we are in a Civil War because all this shit happened. Not because there's no news or no. You're like, currently you're in a cold Civil War, currently. And it doesn't happen the same, like, over time, right? You don't fucking We're not gonna get muskets and stand in a line and see who fucking is the last one standing. That's not gonna happen anymore. What will happen are things like this. But there's nothing gonna come from the right. We're not gonna have like. I don't think so. I don't think I see anybody going to CNN and shooting up CNN. I don't think anyone's gonna shoot up MSNBC, and there'd be like a right winger. I do not think so. Nothing will break America. 9 to 5 monotony. The machine grinds on and on. $38 trillion debt. Be damned. It does not matter. I agree with Rebel. People need to shut up and go back to work. And that will happen. Scrimtar says, the reason I say it wasn't a professional, I was deployed with the Army to Iraq. I seen some absolute lowbrow pull off a tight shot group. Okay, so that's a good point, Scrimtar. I told Steady, I was like, you couldn't pull me out, and I could do that. And I thought about it, I was like, well, I guess I could have trained myself. I could have been, like, if I was really determined, like I was, like I'm a determined, if I set my mind to it, then I could do it. Do a thing, not an assassination, but. So it is possible that somebody just pulled it off. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not going to believe shit, dude. I don't believe shit. This convo's worth 700 concurrent viewers. Where's all the people? Oh, George. Jeez, not enough people for George here. Trump declared a war on left on Twitter. Well, there's no such thing as Twitter. Just saying. George pinned Beanso in your next live. That's not... Listen. Beanso doesn't need numbers on the screen. Beanso has the fucking heavy hitters, boy. Heavy hitters. Heavy hitters. But nothing's enough for George. George has to have lots of people here, and 700 concurrent viewers. You're fucking crazy anyway. And the algorithm, bro. Don't you know they demonetized me? You know what that means, right? If you get demonetized, you're like fucking down low. All the way down. Which is fine, dude. Beanso living life, y'all. All day. Timu Dillon, I'm a heavy hitter, bro. Yeah, we don't mind having you around, dude. Beanso is content, and I heavily respect it. Thank you. Yeah, I heard something about that. Where the fuck you been, George? Where the fuck you been? George has to come down from his high horse to fucking hang out with us plebs. Beanso's too modest. Goated, man. So goated. George outgrew. That's fine, George. Do what you want, man. I need to pee. I'll be back. Just go piss, dude. No one says pee anymore. Dude, I was there when it happened. I thought so. I can never tell because you stopped showing up. System's broken. George was pissed. Yeah. Yeah, dude. YouTube hates me, bro. And then I do rants like this for an hour. RBH is back. Yo, what up? And, yeah, they're like, okay, this guy's a crazy conservative. He's a conservative. Get him. Shoot him. I don't have an audience big enough to shoot. No one's going to shoot Beanso. Which is good, because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I didn't stop showing up. Jesus, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. George coming down to kiss babies and touch the shoulders of plague victims. I know. You got 30 seconds, homeboys. And the Beanso's going to sleep. Good to have taco time in tonight. Mr. Chris, Lorena Cacciari, George fucking Pitts, the homie Rebel Duster's back. Let's do the shout out list and get the fuck out of here. I just want to say, I don't think I'll ever celebrate the fucking death of an enemy. What? Only 40 minutes tonight. You need to show up on time, George. It's been 60 minutes. Just crossed 60. That's what my counter says. Just looking. Did she make it to the... Was it just looking on here? I check every evening, but Beans isn't on. Sometimes Beans is on at 11. And you know what? Taco time? I've been taking like a big break. I haven't been streaming every night, man. I haven't been streaming every night, and that's kind of... I'll get back to streaming again, I think in October. I'm just like... Me and Steady are going on vacation, and... What was I taking a break for anyway? I was taking a break for some reason. I can't remember now. I came at 20 to the hour, and you weren't there. Well, my counter says 60 minutes, 58 seconds. What, you are leaving? Yeah, I was trying to get out of here before Timu Dillon got back from the pisser. Dylan Veloka, I heard that guy likes polka. Ain't no joker. Sorry, George. Maybe you should stream and we all hang out at your house. Shout out to Granny and Steady and Mr. Chris. Mr. fucking Chris, dude. George Pitts and J Spell and Michelle. Double ZW, taco time. Double ZW was here tonight, but he didn't chime in. You're still doing that bit? Dude, I'm always doing the same bits, dude. I'm doing... Yeah, George, stream so I can give you actual challenge at your sanity. Shout out to Seth and Jay Hook, MDL, Papa Josh, Solomon, Dylan, City of the Dead, Clown in the Mall, Martella Modifies, Rebel Dusta, Matthew Kacheri, still on the list. Lena J, Warrior Princess, Retroverse, Scrimtar, Retro Scorpion, I should say. Release the List, Clicks Big Shitta, Nathan Miller, Bevka, Goozy, Snoopy, Just Looking, Tyler Thomas, Lala B, Vernetti, Morana, Lynn Ellen, Biker Wolf, Jessica Vogt, Patrick Stanley, Dripper Shane, Sonny, Motofuzz, Danny Barry Sports, Nightmares, Dylan Veloka, and Whisper Jack, baby. You already know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.